in this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Franco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Realmuto.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Dirk Eischen will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Digging in, Maikel Franco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Franco.
This one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-2. Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime against Familia. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Mets, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Lance McCullers with his 4th win this season. Nick Pivetta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Austin Voth gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got? In now, Dirk Eischen. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men
now
gone.
batting.
And up
First
next, the
baseman.
power bat of Luke Voigt. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to stepping up to the plate, Dirk Eischen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. Play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher.
And now for Washington, Josh Phegley. His career numbers against Mania. He's a .333 hitter. The 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dirk Eischen.
Dirk Eischen.
First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Garcia is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Josh Phegley.
The 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hold to first. Eischen is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Dirk Eischen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. And there's out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action.
Standing in, Dirk Eischen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Stanek earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park: 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Now to the plate, Dirk Eischen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dirk Eischen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stevenson moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance? Dirk Eischen, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? Ready to take his hacks again, Dirk Eischen, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. In to score is the runner from first. It's an 8-7 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real.
Dirk Eischen will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Muncy is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ryan Stanek wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. So striding forward now, Dirk Eischen. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. Striding in, Juan Soto, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have asked this kind of season from this guy. Not to take.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Dirk Eischen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Johnny Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First, Eischen gloves it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to 3rd. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Victor Robles. 1-1-1.
Eischen right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Leading off the inning, Dirk Eischen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit in the air out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Dirk Eischen.
The first baseman, number 1, Dirk Eischen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Solid base hit for him. His first of the afternoon.
On the back.
Long throw to third. And he's safe. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Taylor, the runner at third. Eischen is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 to score the